Pokemon Go just announced an update. We are having an increase in our storage capacity for Pokemon. Old storage, 2,000 Pokemon. New storage, 2,500. That means that we got 500 new slots to store Shinies, Straw Hat Pikachus, and those legendary Pokemon that we're going to IV check, but we never do, and we keep them there forever, and then we never power them up, and then something better comes out later. So, the question is, why are we getting this upgrade? What's it for? What should we do with it? Well, I want you to think back to the last time we had this kind of upgrade. About 249 days ago, give or take, depending on when you're watching this video, probably longer. Gen 4. We had a storage upgrade directly preceding the release of Generation 4 in Pokemon Go. What could this mean? I'm thinking Gen 5. Will 500 new slots be enough? Gen 5, if you're not aware, is the largest edition of Pokemon in any generation of Pokemon in the entire game. More Pokemon than Gen 1. Gen 5 brings in 156 new species to the game. So the question is, if we have 500 with each new generation, will this 500 be enough to contain all of the Gen 5 Pokemon? Another thing to consider is, what about all these new Shadow and Purified Pokemon? Where are we going with them? If we now need storage for Shadow and Purified Pokemon, people want to keep their favorite Shadow and Purified forms, I think we might need a little bit more upgrade. So, this is coming not after Gen 5, but before Gen 5. So the possibility does exist that we could get more storage in the future, and the possibility could exist that this is just a storage upgrade for Shadow and Purified Pokemon. So the question becomes, when is the Gen 5 invasion? Well, Pokemon Go has been releasing generations in a tri-quarterly format, every 9 months. And Gen 4 came out 8 months ago. So I want you to tell me in the comments below when you think Gen 5 is coming to Pokemon Go. Every 9 months, last generation came 8 months ago. Storage upgrades happen with new generations. You tell me! Now, if you're sitting at home wondering, Ryan Swag, well, what are the best Gen 5 Pokemon? I don't know. Well, I already did a video on that for you. Link in the description to that video. The top 10 Pokemon to look out for in Generation 5. Now, that is just the rating version. I have a link in the description as well to the Game Press article on the PvP editions. What could be hot in PvP in Gen 5? Pick your flavor. The links are down there, and I probably had stuff pop over my head. But the main thing to know is that Gen 5 is coming. Now, let's say you're one of those trainers that literally don't exist, that aren't always hitting their 2,000 storage cap all the time. You're at like 1,700, 1,600. Why should you get this upgrade? Well, I do have an interesting tip for y'all with them Shadow Pokemon. When you purify Pokemon, it works towards your Purifier badge. And every time you increase that badge, you get an extra Premier Ball to throw at a Shadow Pokemon to capture it. Well, to purify Pokemon, it costs 2,000 Stardust, right? So, I'm thinking, the way this game has worked historically, it might be best to get your bronze badge, maybe if you're feeling it, get your silver badge, but then just start stocking up on Shadow Pokemon for that gold badge. And why are we stocking up? Because inevitably, there's probably going to be an event where it costs less to purify Pokemon. So stock up them Shadow Boys, purification event drops, purify them boys. Now, you don't have to wait out, and if you don't have the storage, you don't have to follow this advice at all. This event might not even happen. But given how Pokemon Go works, and what I've experienced with it throughout the 3 years of being in Pokemon Go, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a purification event. So, even if you are already well-mannered with your storage space capacity, this upgrade could be good to save on some Stardust. You tell me, what is 1,000 times 2,000? Is that 2 million? Do you got 2 million Stardust to spare? I know I don't. At any rate, that's all I gotta say about the storage upgrade. Gen 5, is it coming? I think it's gonna be out in the next month. Shadow Pokemon, should you stock up on them because there might be a Shadow Purification event that decreases the amount of Stardust that you have to spend on them? Probably. I'm also going to be doing that too. If you got any questions on this content, comment below, let me know what's up, and I'll be happy to help you out. If you enjoyed this content and you want to see more like it, well then make sure to subscribe to SwagTips. SwagTips. Now I know the last upgrade came after Gen 4, so why are we getting this upgrade before Gen 4? Well, oh yeah. So the question is, when is the Gen 5 evasion? Evasion? Wow.